picturesque green respite in the ever-bustling city of New York, you need to spend an entire day at Central Park when in New York City.
It's day 2 in New York City, saying hello from the Central Park. So we just saw the Belvedere Castle, and now we are walking through the Ramble, which is like a series of twisting and turning paths. And we are going to go to the Bethesda Terrace now, and from there we are going to walk down the 5th Avenue, then get to the Metropolitan Museum of Arts. Let's go. So the Central Park is so huge that we ended up spending a lot more time than we had initially anticipated. So we are grabbing a quick bite to eat. There's a pond inside Central Park where people can go rowing, basically boating, and there's a nice boathouse. So we've come at this boathouse cafe, and I've ordered a hummus salad wrap and my favorite coffee, of course. Let's see.
Considered to be a masterpiece of landscape architecture, the park has meadows, water bodies, bridges, and much more. The park is also a great spot for local artists to showcase their talent. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, also known as the Met, features a collection of over 2 million art objects from a time span of 5,000 years. From European art and sculpture to ancient Egyptian and Arabic treasures, the museum is for all of you who love art and culture.
How can any trip to New York City be truly complete without trying out their iconic pizza? So I'm here at this pizza place called Artichokes Pizza, and I'm trying out 2 slices. One is margarita and one is their artichoke special, which of course has artichokes on it. And look at the size of a slice. It's like literally bigger than my face. Let's dig in. I'm here at Broadway to watch The Phantom of the Opera, which is one of the classic Broadway musicals. I'm super excited. Let's go in.
Photography is not allowed during Broadway musicals for obvious reasons, so I just captured this quick glimpse of the theatre for all of you. One of the best places to try out the classic New York style cheesecake is Junior's, which has been serving deliciousness since 1950. The Times Square is an absolute vision at night. I recommend you visit Times Square once during the day and once at night.
Welcome to DUMBO, this super hip and happening neighborhood in Brooklyn. DUMBO stands for Down Under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass, and you can see the Manhattan Bridge right behind me. So under the Manhattan Bridge Overpass, you have this entire neighborhood that has a bunch of pretty little cafes, you have flea markets, you have different stores, you have beautiful wall murals full of graffiti. So when in Brooklyn, must visit. We are here in DUMBO right now. We roamed around for a bit, looked at all the shops in the flea market, and now we've stopped for breakfast at this cafe called Superfine. And the breakfast actually looks quite delicious. We've ordered their special pancakes, which have strawberries and blueberries. We've ordered their huevos rancheros, which is a nice spicy Mexican dish. And then we've ordered their special omelette, which is cheese and artichokes and tomatoes and stuff. Let's start eating. After seeing this gorgeous location in so many Bollywood movies, today I'm finally seeing the Brooklyn Bridge for real. It's a beautiful sunny day and we are going to go and take a long walk along the bridge. So let's go.
centerpiece of Hudson Yards and an iconic New York City sculpture, the vessel has 154 interconnected staircases and 80 unique landings. Even though I couldn't climb all the way up, the structure is so unique, it was totally worth the visit. The Chelsea High Line is a 1.45-mile long elevated park that gives you wonderful views of the city and the Hudson River. New York City was all about street food for me, and this spicy falafel roll from a roadside cart was the best way to end my trip. So that was New York City for you, one of the most fun trips I've ever been on. Watch the first episode of this video if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go.